like like home insurance, right?
Yeah.
If you have the right coverage, you can get like fire protection coverage.
Mm-hmm.
This is happening all across LA, so it's like I'm assuming a lot of people are probably getting money off of these fires.
They cancel it.
No, everyone. The insurance companies do not want to pay nobody. Right, it's a
They
big
cancel.
problem out there right now. The insurance companies are running for their life.
Oh, you want
Yo.
fire?
Yeah,
trying to
that
find
would actually
they're
bankrupt
trying
some
to
insurance companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire protection canceled. We don't do that now.
They're expecting it, and you're like, you
Bro,
feel even
but
worse.
I always say this: why does everything have to be expensive when you become an adult?
Trust me.
I feel like back then, when $20 used to stretch.
Yeah.
What
No.
a time! What a time!
Holy, you
Now
can get so much
everything's
for $20.
inflated. Like when we get to be adult, everything's inflated.
Trust me.
Everything is like going to shit. Like
I used to think it
it's
would be nice
crazy.
to see a wallet full of green. Now
You
it
don't
has to
even
be-
find money anymore. I swear to you. I
Swear to
never found money, like-
God.
Name of Fibonacci.
What's good, guys? This is your boy Sima, your boy Ronto, your boy BlckkStar, your boy Delux, and we are back here with another episode of Maybe It Gets Better podcast. And I'm one of your hosts of the most. I'm joking. I'm not gonna take the focus right now, but yeah, no guest today. Just the guys, the Fantastic Four. You feel me? So, let's get to the
Mr.
questions.
Fantastic. Let's put that out there.
Trying to be like Luffy. now.
Bro, I ain't trying to be Susan, bro. I was like, yo, shit, there's export it.
I was waiting.
I'm gonna be the Human Torch.
I thought about that, but then I thought someone
I
was
was
gonna say
leaving
like
that
fire.
alone. I was leaving that alone. But yeah, shoot, there's a couple things going on. Did you guys hear about? Okay, so in British Columbia, I don't know how true this is. I don't live out there, but in British Columbia, they're basically trying to tax people when they try to flip their houses.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So if you buy a house and you're like, in the mindset, I'm gonna just flip these houses and get money and run it up fast. In British Columbia, if you try to sell a house that you recently bought within 2 years, they're gonna add on an extra tax for you selling that house within 2 years.
So you have to wait like 3 to flip.
3 years to flip the house before you get that extra tax.
So you have to buy the house, live there for quite some time. You're just wasting money at that point. You're not.
Yeah, if that's
For a house flipper, that's
yeah,
wasting
that's a
money.
waste of
Yeah.
time and money. Yeah, it's slowing the market down. But
I heard of people doing that in Japan a lot.
really,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a common practice, like in a lot of places because of the real estate boom. Like if you buy something for like maybe $1 million and it goes up like 1.2, you're eating, and you do that like a couple times, like you just circumvented a regular job. Like you're in millionaire status after a couple flips, and you're building equity at the same time. So I don't see it as a lose-lose at all. Like I don't think you lose anything. But now they're seeing that like kind of dynamic, and they're like, yo, like can't be doing this, even though like yes, you're doing it legally, and you're like, bro, government's always gonna want to see its bread.
Yeah.
Although being a black man going to Japan to flip houses, and then they're calling on to black men to help repopulate. That might be a thing for you guys.
Yo, is that the truth? I've always heard rumors about that thing. I know the birth rates are definitely declining, but I don't know. Like outside of the rumors and stuff like that, do you feel like other countries are gonna open their borders and everything to everyone?
Yeah.
to allow stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because if it boils down to the last 10,000 Japanese people are on this earth,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
That's a problem.
There's only 10,000 Japanese people, like true Japanese people left. That's an issue. You don't want that. So yeah, come get these girls pregnant.
Get
these
too
families
scared
back
of
up.
like letting their bloodline.
Yeah,
just
die
run
off. Yeah.
I seen this thing where like I think they said that in a couple of years everyone's gonna be like mixed race. And I seen this photo. I forgot. There's a lot of joke memes where like memes are looking like other people. I think there were some pictures where like everyone's gonna look like Vin Diesel or something.
Yeah, I seen that.
So
Well,
I've seen a lot.
If you guys like go through history and stuff, you guys have to understand that like a lot of us are already mixed race if you really take it in. But we're so diluted, I guess, like to the point where it's like you don't even realize that like you're probably like Asian somewhere
Yeah.
down the line and Sri Lankan, or you're probably like Indian and Jamaican, or you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of Filipino people are like like whether like Asian and like Hispanic, like
Yeah.
So it's like
Like on my mom's side, I know my granddad is like French and Grenadian.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's where the last name comes from. They have a whole
True.
French last name and everything. And then on my dad's side, his dad is Cuban and Jamaican and something else. So it's like,
there's like Panamanian there too.
yeah, like, you know, there's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
mixes that you don't even realize is in your bloodline.
Yo, we gotta
It's
do
crazy.
ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yo, I've always wanted to do it. I feel like I just never. I feel like it's just a laziness thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever looked at and be like, I felt like definitely down the line there's something there, but I don't know. I feel like I got like some ginger in me a little bit. 'Cause some of my hairs from my beard and stuff be orange.
Yo, same. I have
Yeah.
that same thing. Or like, yo, I'll be looking at like red hair,
Yeah.
gray hair, or like, yeah, bro, it'd be funny.
This guy, when he was younger, his hair was like golden brown. Like, it's almost blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde. I don't know how.
Yo,
or
genetics
what.
is a weird
Yo,
thing.
genetics is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you never
Yeah.
know.
I want to see pictures of that.
Yeah, you're almost blonde. Trust me.
Golden brown.
Trust me. It looked crazy.
Uh-huh.
And then he had dreads too, so it looked like a natural dye. It looked tough. It looked tough.
Yo, I seen a photo of you back in like Las Vegas because Thing posted it for your birthday, and
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
it looked like you, but I'm like, yo, that's not the same guy.
Yo,
I'm like, yo,
trust
I
me.
don't know.
Yo, no.
And I was like,
I was on the phone with him when
Man,
I
you're
looked at the
eating
picture.
good in
I
Las
said, what the
Vegas.
fuck?
What the fuck?
I
Bro,
said,
yo,
whoa.
you know what's so funny? He lost weight and I gained weight.
Yeah, it was
Like,
a-
in that 2-year period.
I would never have believed that.
Trust me.
Bro,
I was like, Davis, look at these. Hold on.
Yeah, because I was like so much skinnier and he was like bigger. So I'm like, yo, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, the fuck? This
Yeah,
guy's
nah.
skinny. I'm
Yeah.
big
Yo,
now.
I was like 220 them times, but like, yo, I felt it in my knees so much. I was like, nah, I gotta
I
get
think
this
we
off
were
of
the
me.
same weight around that
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's crazy how weight works where he looks like a little bit more chunky, but I look leaner.
Mm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't think it was possible because I've seen you like skinnier my whole life.
yeah, but
I don't know what I saw in that photo. I just
was,
couldn't believe
I
it.
was, I was not feeling it. I don't like being
Yeah.
heavy like that, but
It's not
Yeah,
this,
different.
is it?
man. But you know what I can say though? It was like I moved a lot differently because like if you lift, you know, sometimes you don't know your strength
Yeah.
and you like lift something up or you like push something, you're like, oh shit, like damn, okay. You know, that's the little thing I miss about being that heavy, you know? Like you can
But
move.
it was basically like a dirty bulk.
yeah.
So you could have really like
I could have flipped it, but you know, I
Yeah.
started,
could have been D's after that.
man. I'm gonna get back there. Don't worry. 2025, my year in the gym.
Hey, be careful,
Getting
because
right.
yo, once you gain that weight, sometimes it's hard to lose it. And then
Yeah,
it just stays on
yeah.
you, and that
Yeah.
And then,
becomes
yeah,
a,
especially since
consistent
we're getting
weight.
older now, the weight's
Yeah.
not gonna shed as quick.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's why I'm serious about the diet. Like, I honestly, like, sometimes I do intermittent fasting and stuff. So,
Mhm.
like, there'll be moments where I'm, like, hungry and I'm like, like, I'm still going to crush something. But, like, I'm still going to crush it. But I feel like now it's just, like, I used to crush way more. when I was-
Yeah.
So now it's just, like,
Yes.
controlled.
Starting to slow down.
Slow
though,
it down,
bro.
yeah. Like, I'll go hungry a little bit.
Yeah.
So how do you guys do your intermittent fasting? Because like, for me, I just don't eat until like after 1 p.m. So I assume
You
that's
don't eat after 1 p.m.
I don't eat
Or
until
like 1 a.m. or 1 p.m.?
after 1 p.m.
You start eating.
Like if I wake up at 9, I won't eat until 1.
Okay.
Even if I wake up at 12, I still won't eat until 1.
Okay.
So
I
how
heard,
long is your
yeah.
fast for then?
Like a 12-hour?
For I
What?
think so.
What?
Yeah, because
When do
like
you
when do you
stop
usually
eating?
eat?
When do you stop eating?
I
The
would
day
stop
before?
eating. Okay, so dinner. The latest I will have is like 12, 1.
In the
So I'd
morning.
Stop
In the morning?
eating AM. Yeah.
Oh, so he's doing like a no.
Oh.
Yours is like 13 because if you stop eating at 12, and then you're not eating till the next day at 1 p.m., it's a 13-hour fast.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good. That's
That's
good.
proper,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mornings I take it light too, and then I only drink a tea,
Mm.
and then from there maybe I'll eat like lunch around like maybe 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then,
gonna lie, you
so-
can like I drink coffee. Like sometimes I'll skip breakfast and just drink coffee and I'm blessed. It's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That'll run your stomach.
Yeah, nah, I can't.
No,
do that.
that once
That
you
runs
do it
your
all the time, like I only
No,
drink
but you know-
tea, yeah,
But I drink black coffee,
yeah.
Mm.
so it's like
You're
it
a
doesn't.
different type of guy. I can't do that.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's
Yo,
really
I
mind
need
over
cream,
matter.
sugar, all of that in there.
That's
What?
discipline. Trust me.
I'm so used to it. I've been doing it for like probably like almost 2 years
I
now.
can't. I don't like.
I feel like
the
eating
coffee.
breakfast, I get bloated sometimes. Like
yeah,
I don't like.
it slows you down.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
But there's certain days I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So it's like it depends on just like what I did the next day, last night.
It's what you
to get
eat, bro,
back.
for breakfast. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I say like a bagel or some
fruit.
Yeah, something
That's
light.
another thing. I can't eat anything dry for my breakfast. It has to be like I started making milkshakes,
Oh, that's good.
some fruits and everything. Cut
Yeah.
it up.
It's so
Yeah,
funny. You know what
blend
I
it.
wanted to do for breakfast? Like eat like oatmeal and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for the bulk and stuff, but
I like.
never
I like.
get into it.
I usually like when I was really working out. I used to have a fruit bowl, oatmeal, and a piece of toast, and I'll go about my day.
Yeah.
But then I stopped doing that, so then I'll eat. I'll still have my bowl of fruit and drink like tea or something.
Yeah.
Nothing too heavy, and then like you said, after 1 p.m., 2 p.m., I'll start eating a heavy meal, and then for dinner I'll eat light again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but solid food though.
Because the past couple of days, yo, I've been eating 3 hash browns, 5 eggs, or sometimes switch it up
6
with
bumble clock. Yo, this guy, that
Yo.
video is legendary.
Fam, a man told me recently, yo, they crushed 5 eggs, and a man said the same thing.
Yo, that
Gotta
video
do
is
it for the ball.
legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait,
no,
how
yeah.
you eat your eggs?
mashed. Yeah, boiled it up, mashed it, and then seasoned it up.
So like a mashed potato, but with eggs.
Yeah, and then you put it on top of the hash brown like a covering.
Why can't you just scramble? Why
Yo,
you
I
just
can't
scramble
lie.
it, bro?
Yo, that sounds good. I'm not gonna lie to you. That
Hey,
looks
yo,
bad.
I tried
He'll
it.
tell you.
Yo,
He'll
I
tell
tried
you.
it. I seen him cooking up, so I just, let's sneak a little bit off his plate. So I'm like, yo, I need a plate. Yo,
Is that
double.
good? I don't know. I
Yeah,
like-
that's
eggs
good.
I only like my eggs done 2 ways: scrambled and like in an omelet. I can't eat the boiled eggs, bro. I don't know why.
Nah.
Omelets cheese me. Take too. That's too much.
Nah, I like omelets.
No, omelets are fire.
Omelets
Yeah,
are
omelets are good.
Yeah.
When you go on like all what's called
all inclusive.
all inclusive, you got the
I
the
watched like
omelets?
5 of those. Bro.
I be thinking like I'm the king of the hill and I be eating an omelet on top of a large pork, like someone looking down on my
Ooh, what about the LA fires? How you guys feel about
Pray
that?
for LA.
What?
The Simpsons called it.
I said the
The
Simpsons.
Simpsons
always
been out so
call it.
long that they be predicting a lot of stuff. Though.
Too, man.
And sometimes I think it's bullshit though. Like I feel like it's like they just be doing like they come up with random ideas to the point where like things just happen.
Yeah.
You know that it's almost like I feel like they come out with the episode and then someone in the world watched the episode and we gotta
And
make
they
that
wanna
happen.
move it.
We gotta make that
Yeah.
happen so it looks like it's connected.
But you know they actually predicted the LA fires. I think on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was talking to like
But what causes it though? Sorry.
So with LA, it's like the conditions are so dry and that there doesn't really rain there, right? So they have these kind of like bushweeds or whatever that's highly flammable.
Okay.
And the thing was that on the podcast with Joe Rogan, they're like, "Yo, this is bound to happen because they actually reduced the cuts to the fire department, which is kind of poorly because LA is actually surrounded by so much
wildfire.
wildlife and the trees and everything. It's very similar to like BC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they actually cut funding and apparently they didn't have water in the hydrants. I don't know if that's a myth or not. I believe it's some type of
There's
truth
a
to it.
conspiracy theory.
No,
Yeah.
but no, they're actually in a drought out there. They're losing water. They're losing
Crazy.
forestry, everything because everything's drying out. So that could be a possibility that
Yeah.
there's no water in the hydrant.
But also, CEOs have recently been arrested because this is actually a planned like attack on the city. The reason is because they want to clear out the LA area so they could revamp it for
You know, I
new
was thinking the
bustling
whole
city.
time, like home insurance, right?
Yeah.
If you have the right coverage, you can get like fire protection coverage. This is happening all across LA, so it's like I'm assuming a lot of people are probably getting money off of these fires.
They
But-
cancel it.
No, everyone. The insurance companies do not want to pay nobody. Right, it's a
They
big problem
cancel.
out there right now. The insurance companies are running for their life.
Oh, you want
Yo.
fire?
Yeah,
trying to
that
find
would actually
they're
bankrupt
trying
some
to
insurance companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire protection canceled. We don't do that no more.
How?
Yeah.
Yo, but
Are
that's
they, like, are
wicked.
they
Like,
legally allowed to
Yeah.
do that? Cause I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, like,
Yeah,
I've been seeing
it's
memes.
their policies.
I've been seeing memes. Did your house burn down or did the flames go up?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
'Cause we only
Is,
covered the
is your
flaming
house
up.
still standing or did it just get some fire damage?
Yo, because
They're
insurance
not clear.
companies are wicked. They
They're
like any
wicked.
small thing they'll try to like not pay you, and it's like
Not
that's
gonna
why the
lie.
healthcare scene was on fire because of like what they've been doing to people. And now with the insurance companies,
Yeah.
obviously these are mansions. These are not like
They're
this-
not.
like
Yo,
these are like the upper
10,
suburbs.
20. Probably the cheapest house, probably 5 mil.
Yeah.
And that's maybe. You
I'm,
know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, my two biggest ops are mechanics and insurance people. Nah, real shit,
Wow.
bro. These guys love.
And yo,
Being cheap.
tow truck people, I have a problem with you too.
Oh yeah, them too.
And parking enforcement people.
Facts.
Yeah.
I know
Parking
you're doing your job.
enforcement?
Actually,
Parking
yeah,
enforcement.
Them mans too.
You know,
I'm actually writing the opus in my head.
For real.
there's a lot. That LA fire really sparked a lot of conversation. I seen, like in LA, there's some insensitive. So Nate Dogg's son apparently released a music, like his song about like something about I'm still smoking even though.
Oh, yeah, I see that, I see
the
that, I see
city on
that.
fire or something. Imagine like yo, that's why he's known as Nate Dogg's son because it's like no one's gonna take him seriously for that. But LA right now, praying for them. I feel like we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Truly on the field. Like I think, yeah, there's a lot that's gonna come out soon about that.
But you gotta think about it. What it start to 2025?
Man,
Yeah.
it's. I can't lie. It's starting better than 2024. Because 2024, I feel like just started on straight bullshit. I can't really remember what happened, per se. I just know it from the start. It was just
Yeah.
downhill.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was a character development year, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It was one of those years. It's like we gotta write it off, and we do good
Yeah, yeah.
next year.
Because it changed
Yo,
up a lot.
People are writing it
Yeah.
off. People are writing off the year in March and February. They're like,
Yeah,
yeah.
this
My
year
year's
is-
mashed up already.
Yeah. Also, do you guys believe in the thing where like January 1st is not the real New Year? It's
Yeah.
actually you have to wait till March. where
It's like
spring
April.
Actually
Oh, I never heard
pops.
that.
Yeah.
I
What
never
was the
heard
reason?
that, but I always felt like January 1st
It
is
don't-
in the.
it don't feel right.
It
The
doesn't
reason is
feel.
because like why
it.
would you start a new year in the middle of winter where things have died off?
Yeah.
Mother Nature is
It's
what
not
we
even.
focus
Mother
on.
Nature's not even ready to
She's
restart.
not ready to start nothing new.
That's fair. That's
And
actually a
then
good point.
in spring, everything's up, is being rebirthed and
Yeah, yeah.
rebrought. So that's really the new year
So you
Yeah.
wait till March, April.
to really set your plans in motion.
Mhm.
Yo, I never actually
Yeah.
thought of that, and that's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's why like
Never thought of
when
that.
people want to invite me to New Year's parties, I'm like, all right,
Yeah, it's not really.
it's not really a New Year for me.
Yeah, this
I
year
don't
didn't feel
that.
like a New Year's at all.
It
like,
really.
I
Even
didn't
Christmas
there's
though.
nothing, yeah,
Christmas didn't feel like Christmas
feel
this
like-
year.
Christmas never feels like Christmas nowadays when you're adult, bro.
But-
Real
no,
shit.
no,
when
no,
you
no, no,
when
but-
you have to buy gifts, it doesn't feel
No,
like Christmas
yeah,
anymore.
you got bills that
I
are doing it.
understand that.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah,
I'm
for
so.
sure.
I'm
Nieces
100%
and
with you on
cousins are
that.
calling you.
Man. And you're like grown to them now, so you're like they're expecting it, and you're like, you
Bro,
feel even
but
worse.
I always say this: why does everything have to be expensive when you become an adult?
Trust me, trust me.
I feel like back then, when $20 used to stretch.
Yeah.
What
Yo.
a time! What a time!
Holy, you
Now
can get so much
everything's
for 20
inflated.
bucks.
Like when we get to be adult, everything's inflated.
Trust me.
Everything is like going to shit.
I
Like
used to think it
it's
would be nice
crazy.
to see a wallet full of green. Now it
You
has
don't
to
even
be-
find money anymore. I swear to you. I
Swear
never
to
found money. Like,
God.
yo, back then, time it's so bad out here that no one's dropping money like
I
that.
haven't
like,
found money in a
Trust
hot
me,
minute.
Never
I used to
find
find
no
a
money.
$5 or 10 somewhere, like every once in a while. But
Everyone holding tight. Yo, if you drop that money, they're like not even. They're chasing that. I'm
Yo,
grabbing that.
a man
too.
will jump in front of the bus for the $5.
Yeah.
It did not joke.
Oh,
Yo, it's
word
bad.
out, time and place. If you found money, let me know recently. I ain't find nothing. I need to go wherever they're going.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Yo, you ever see the video of the Brinks truck flipping over?
Yeah, never happens when I'm
Yo,
on that,
never
right?
where I'm at.
Never.
What?
But I heard they be watching the footage and they be like, tracking people down based on
Yeah,
their
yeah, they're
license
going back.
plate.
Yeah, they're going back for that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that a couple times.
So this one girl, she all in the camera. Look, they all selfie, and then you can see her parents in the back. They're like, got the camera and get this money.
Yeah.
But like they went back to the family and went for the money. They're like,
100%.
nah, we need all that
yeah,
bread
that
back.
type of goofy shit, bro.
Like,
Nah.
yo,
That's like Karen behavior.
Yeah, but if you don't know better, you're not gonna do better, right?
Oh, okay, so let's talk about TikTok being banned in the
TikTok.
Yeah, and in
Oh,
the
bro.
States.
Recently, nah, just last night, at least 10 or 15 videos. I have it like in picture mode, so it auto runs while I'm like doing something. 10 videos. Oh, TikTok's about to get banned. Let's talk about it. TikTok's about to get banned. Let's talk about it. You guys know about this new app? TikTok. Banned. Bro, it's so annoying.
I know, but
That's that algorithm.
I think I don't see the point of it all. I get it. They're trying to. It's like a money thing, a money grab. But I don't see the point of getting rid of that. The app. What's that gonna do? It's just gonna put everyone in a frenzy. People are making money off of TikTok right now.
Already made
Well, not
news.
even a
Got
question,
next
but
one.
it's more of a statement. I'm pretty sure that they did it. They banned it because of the data leaks.
Yeah, it's just like a national security
Yeah,
thing.
it's
'cause,
not. I
it's
mean,
a Chinese
technically, it
company.
is money
Well, look
related,
at Facebook.
but like
Facebook's
it's
been leaking.
But they're American.
they're
though.
American though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like they would rather it leak back to their own people than it leak to
Yeah.
a foreign country. Because like if China really is doing that and they're hacking people and they're all the data leaks, yo, they have a lot of information on us over here. Like
yeah.
you know what I'm
They
saying?
can hack into your phone because the app's on your phone.
Yeah, and figure out your location, all that.
Yeah.
Like it's
And
not
you
a
know,
joke.
you know what's so funny? I think the data leaks are the reason why like we've been getting a lot of spam calls over the years. Because I remember during the pandemic, like that was when it kind of started to happen a little bit more frequently. You know what I
I'm
mean?
getting weird ass spam calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Spam calls and texts.
I get a
You
spam
actually
call.
answer one thing and then you're just bothered by
Man,
so many texts.
this Chinese lady always calls me on Thursday.
I always
at
hear that.
8.
Wow.
I
I
don't
don't
even.
know
I don't
what-
want to be racist, but I
I don't
always
know
hear that
how.
ching ching ching. I'm like,
Yeah, not for real. And then they play some soft music in the back.
Yeah.
So it sounds like
Yeah.
someone's calling you about something serious.
Sounds
But
like a
then,
business.
yeah, but then you hear them talking. I'm like, I don't know no Chinese people to be talking to me like this.
Yeah.
bro. As soon as I hear that,
Yeah, quick.
bro, I hang up
Block.
with speed.
What?
But the
Nah,
funny
but you
thing
can,
is,
yo, bro, my block list is filled
Full.
with them. Filled with them.
I don't even
Full.
know
They
about
actually
that.
like toned it down a little bit because they haven't been calling like that. I think because of like the whole like prevalence on like security and everything. It's like, yo,
Yeah, bro.
but
Bro, sometimes because you know, like you just apply for jobs or you know you give people your numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you get random numbers. You just think like maybe it's a job, maybe it's somebody that you met, and it's like, are you here? I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk to you. Why?
Nah, the worst is when you think it's someone important, like a job or something, and it's
Yeah.
a bill collector or something. You answer the phone and you're sick. You're like, they got me. They got
got
me.
me.
they be like, yo, is this? I'm like, yo, who is this?
Who is this? Yeah, you have
who
to be
this?
And
strategic.
then on top of that, I'm scared of
Depends
the
on who this
AI.
is.
The AI like catching your voice to reuse it.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard about
scared of
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yo, we're living
And the
in
funny thing
scary
is-
times.
Funny thing is, everyone is migrating to a Chinese app, Redstone,
Yeah.
as the new TikTok.
There's a new
Oh,
TikTok.
Redstone?
But I wonder
I
if
never
it
heard of
actually gets like that, like push from people, like, cause you know how like people are weird, like people gravitate to certain things. Like for me, TikTok, like when TikTok came out, I was trying to avoid it as much as possible, but it was so in my face that I couldn't avoid it. Like everybody was on it, so I wonder if Redstone's gonna be like that.
That's how it was with Snapchat.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
what,
didn't
I think.
care
I
for
think
Snapchat.
each app that comes out that is actually good is
Yeah.
eventually just gonna spread like wildfire. And
Yeah.
There's it's always the next
No pun
fad,
intended.
right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
everyone's just looking for the next
yeah,
one.
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
oh man,
this guy said wildfire. Didn't even
Man,
take it what he
didn't
said.
even take it in. Sorry, LA.
Yeah.
He'll be alright.
man.
Ooh, what about Lil Baby's album? How we feeling about that, y'all? Did y'all listen?
I didn't listen to a lot of honestly, and that's saying a lot because I liked My Turn and stuff like that. But this album, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was like a bit lackluster. There's no one really on it. I mean, there is people on it, but you never hear people talking about it. Like that really tells you a lot. Like people are talking about more about Jello's kind of like record that dropped.
Yeah.
And apparently his
Yo,
record, his one record
hey.
outsold his album, like Lil Baby's album. I don't know about
That
it.
one
I don't even
record.
know what that
Yeah.
I don't think it outsold it, but like on YouTube, it has more views than
Apparently,
like a
it's
lot of Lil
moving
Baby songs.
120K, and then I think Lil Baby's Wham project only moving like 100,
Oh, okay.
and that's just 120 for one record versus
whole
100K for a
album.
whole album.
But like,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna defend Lil Baby. Like, it's easier to sell a record than it is a
album,
whole
yeah.
album
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't go through whole albums and
Yeah.
stuff, right? A record is like, if it goes viral, everybody's gonna hop on it.
Yeah.
My question for him, Jello is that. What's your next hit after that?
Yo, he signed a record deal.
Already?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Everybody
what?
signs record deals, but like,
But his actually contract was really smart. He signed for
Yeah.
I think 10 million or something, or 15.
and he has creative
8
control of
million,
everything.
guaranteed.
And gets his royalties
everything
and everything.
in his, he didn't sign no 360.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
So that just
Well,
shows the scope
that
of
whole
things.
family's been business minded from the
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I would expect that from them. Yeah.
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 Facts.
But-
Okay, shout out Jello.
LeVar went 3 for 3, man. Shout out him.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that, yo, he been told, man.
I need to listen.
Yeah.
To
You gotta trust the process
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
times, you know.
I need to listen to that release.
Yeah, but
I mean,
back
it's
to
not. It's not like no like. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, but back to his tape, Lil Baby's tape. What do you guys think about it?
I liked it. Say twin. Say twin.
I
say
don't like
twin.
those words.
I
Say
didn't even
twin.
listen to it fully.
What?
Yeah,
Yo,
I
that's my track. That's my track right now.
I think like I feel like the common consensus is that like people like one particular song over somebody else. Nobody likes the same song.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like for me, I would say my favorite song off of there is like By Myself.
mm.
With like him, Rollo, Rod Wave. But I feel like I like that song is because Rod Wave, like the chorus is crazy.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta listen to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like that song with Future and Thug too.
Oh,
I like the vibe.
Drummer?
Yeah, the vibe was there.
Nah, Thug carried that song.
Yo,
so he
Thug
went
carried that bitch.
crazy on
Snap.
that.
He came out there swinging.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Listen
like
Up was a good intro too.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking
That
at the
was-
track list.
yeah,
now.
that was nice.
Yeah, it's the
That
track
was
list.
That was good. That was good. You know what I liked about it a lot though? The production behind it. It was really nice.
I think the production for it is nice. It just doesn't fit Lil Baby. Like I feel like I could
What?
hear somebody
Like,
else on that.
yeah.
production.
I feel like he was trying to like switch up his sound to see what works and what doesn't. You know?
Yeah.
And
And
I
trying
think-
to get on a new wave.
Yeah. I liked it. Overall, it was a good album.
Have you listened to it?
No, not at all. I had no idea he
Should go, yeah,
released
you
a
should
song.
go
Yeah,
check that
check
out.
that
So,
out.
Lil
but
Baby, I don't know. He hasn't been one of my top 5 for a while.
Mm.
Maybe that's why.
So when will you guys see like the shift change, like the everybody's conception of him change? Like what year would you say?
Perception. After
Recently.
after
So would you say like the last year, 2 years?
after
Last 2 years, yeah.
the last thing he dropped with Dirk. That last
Oh,
album
the
he
Hero,
dropped with
yeah.
Dirk.
I feel like
Something like
Dirk
that.
carried that one.
He
too.
did. He did, but I
Yeah.
believe after that album, that's when you kind of see Lil Baby's kind of step back.
I think when he
Yeah.
beefed with Gunna, for me, that's when
Yeah.
like it really shifted everything because, yeah, Lil Baby had some records, but Gunna off rip solo outsold everyone,
Yeah.
and everyone kind of made their opinion upon him. But he made better music,
Out of
and he
everybody.
was the one that actually taught Lil Baby how to rap.
You
and
know
stuff
my
like
thing
that.
about
Mm.
Lil Baby, I feel like he's good at assisting a song over being the main guy. Cause a lot of Gunna and Baby's tracks, I feel like Baby did carry some of the weight, but like Gunna was going crazy, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So certain artists, I feel like Baby like shines more with, but he's not like he's more of like a assist player.
Mm.
If we're
Yeah.
talking about basketball terms, he's not like the MVP, the
Yeah.
playmaker. He's more of the assist guy.
During the My Turn, I'd say like he was definitely all-star caliber
Oh,
at that time.
yeah.
Like
He
that
was
album
going
was a great
crazy.
album overall.
Like I think all the stars aligned with that tape, where it's
Yeah.
like pandemic.
Yep.
Like
Pandemic was
the
moment.
music that he was dropping was good. It was just like a vibe
Yeah.
that like it was just different around that time. Like
But I would also say like I just think it's different people's time right now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like everyone has
Has
their
their
date.
moment,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have their moment. So it's like where Little Baby's at too, and he's in Atlanta where it's like very saturated, where everyone is doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like for him to be on the top, like bro, enjoy that shit at this point.
And I
you
feel
know?
like he also started like reusing the same flow, honestly, the
Mhm.
same way, because he got hit with the same allegation as the baby. The baby was doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and then but the baby could rap, like he
Yo.
released some other stuff.
Yeah, no,
But the
that
thing
boy
is,
could rap.
but the thing is, when you fall out of public opinion or public perception, it's like it really sways a lot of your thing. You're in a public sphere,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
once people turn on you, they're not like there's always gonna be someone else. Especially in that. So if you're not doing what Drake's doing, is adapting, being versatile, connecting with different genres, artists, bigging up the younger generation, like you're gonna develop new skills off of that. But if you're gonna keep doing the same thing, same features, keeping the
get
same
boring.
rhythm pattern. Like people are just gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
I think the last I remember of Lil Baby is when his last track with Central C.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a big
That
track
was a
for
big
him.
I
track.
didn't even like
Yeah.
that song.
You
didn't?
didn't?
I didn't like in the beginning either,
No.
but
I
it
didn't
grew up. It grew on me. After,
like
I'm not gonna
I didn't
lie.
like it at first,
We're
and
gonna
then
go
like
band for band.
you know
We
what
got
it was?
FM.
You know what I think
Nah.
helped it? It was so much memes. The
Yeah.
memes pushed the song to like
Yeah.
where the point where
It
it's
made
like
you listen to it a couple times.
exactly because that's how I even grew to like the song. I never liked it at first. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like
it
it.
sounds
I
kind of
don't like
whack.
it.
What would we
I
do
don't like it.
without meme culture?
Facts.
Man.
Yo, even with
But
the
it's always been a thing,
wildfires, they were
though.
making fun of that shit. That shit
Yeah.
was kind of funny too, a little bit.
There's certain moments
Yeah,
though.
But-
no disrespect, Elliot.
Yeah. But I think we should take a question.
Let's
from
let's
Bob.
move on to our.
We'll do
What,
one.
what are we calling this segment?
Special questions,
The
mystery
secret box?
questions.
Mystery
I say
box?
Pandora's box.
Pandora's box. I like that. I like that.
Because you never know what you're gonna get. It could be
Yeah.
chaotic. It could be
Calm.
calm.
That's in the mics.
You're
Bottle.
making bear noise and then.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
But
You see?
okay, let's move on to the Pandora's box segment. I'll start. I feel like. God, I'm gonna shake it up.
We'll just do one question for today.
One question?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What generational change do you wish you could have experienced?
Say that again.
What generational change do you wish you could have experienced?
Oh, generational change. Like, are we going from time periods or just like
It is generational. Like,
generational? Ooh.
that's like, what's a generation?
I don't want to go back too far.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like I would say like big moments in history where you see the world change.
Yeah.
Like, what's one of those moments in history that you would want to be a part of?
Ooh.
Like, there's what the 1960s, Martin Luther King, and then Fire for Power.
I don't know
What's
when
another
this
generational
was.
change?
But you know the movie Ford versus Ferrari?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
seeing
Ford versus
that, I
Ferrari,
recently like
yeah.
watched that movie
Yeah.
or rewatched it, and man, being part of like seeing like the new races these companies come up.
Oh, like the beginning of the supercars and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Okay.
Man, those are tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
those
that's
are
a
tough.
good one.
That's a good one.
I
That's
want
a
to be
really good
like
one.
watching those races or be in the cars
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
I think for me it would be like the turn of the century from like 1999 to 2000. Like
Mm.
I would rather be like I say like a preteen in that era, where I actually am
Facts.
like cognizant of everything that's going on, to see how things went from like video games, media, culture. Because there was a big shift from like the 90s, like the early 90s to like the 2000s.
Yeah.
How people dress, technology, like gaming,
Cars,
music,
everything.
cars, money, just culture in general, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like just that switch would be so perfect to witness. Because like I feel like I always say, like I feel like we live in such a great generation to be a kid, but worst generation to be adults. But I feel like, okay, like how would it be? Because I was like 3 in the early 2000s, so I'm not mindful of what was going on. But
Yeah.
what would it be like if I was like a preteen, or maybe like like
Yeah.
like
That's a good
10
one.
or 11 or
like
something
12
like
going
that.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
12,
like I'm in
13,
my
11.
right
Yeah,
mind
yeah,
while
yeah.
all this stuff is happening and changing. I want to know how that would feel. So I think that would be like super lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
I'm
would have
with
got
you
to
on that.
experience
Yo,
the
you
LA
would-
vibe.
life would have been different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you know how
yeah.
we even approach people, because I feel like we live in such an anti-social culture right now, where people don't even want to go talk to random people. People don't want to say hi. People don't want to agree. You know what I'm saying? So like I just want, like I know things are so much different. Like, bro, before I get on the tangent, I'm just gonna say this: people actually used to dance at clubs.
Yeah.
Oh
Nobody does
my
that anymore.
God.
Yeah,
Yo, I was
yeah.
watching a movie the other day and I said, I kind of imagined my adult life being like that. Not like this shit that we're in right now. Everyone's too cool. Everyone's too hard body.
It's a statue contest,
Yo,
staring competition.
Yeah.
Like, why you? There's 6 girls over there. Why you staring at me, my soul? Like, why you trying to see my soul, fam? Like, go talk to a shorty and leave me
But
alone.
I feel like it's the culture shift, right? Because back then everything was so like, I would say more upbeat and friendly.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like, yo, bro, move. Like, like I'm not trying to do all that.
Everyone's
now.
on 10.
Everyone's on 10, but
Maybe that's just the optimistic view of a kid, though. Maybe
Yeah.
we just had our lenses switched.
yeah.
It could be like
Yeah.
nostalgia. Or
We didn't
something,
realize how
yeah.
serious it was.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
What about you, Delux?
I don't know. I'm thinking about a time like, and I think that's a great point with like, because when we were born in like the late 90s and stuff like that, it was just like you couldn't really experience the 90s, but yes, we did experience like as a kid though, right?
Yeah.
And then going into the early 2000s, it was like that's when I think 2010 was like when a lot of people our age were like making themselves known and stuff. So
Yeah.
that we experienced quite a bit from then to now. But I would say, ooh,
Because think about it, like in the early 2000s, we were kids. We didn't really know what was going on. I vaguely remember the early 2000s, like
yeah.
probably like games or
Like I
meaningful
kinda,
stuff that happened.
You know, it's like when the Twin Towers hit. I was in
Yeah.
kindergarten,
Yeah.
and I remember we were watching. They had to roll the TV out on the stand.
Yeah, the big ass
They had to go get
the VCR.
the VCR, but they did something where they had cable in the school, so they had to go pull out a long cable from the hallway to hook it up to the TV so we
Yeah.
could see everything happening live.
Wow.
But
It was
imagine
crazy.
experience that as like a preteen.
Yeah.
Like it would hit differently. Like
Yeah.
you know, you would like rush, like you know, be more empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
That's giving me the vibe, like seeing old high school videos. of
Yeah,
people walking around.
Yes.
high school back in the day
Yes.
was something like they actually had
Different.
fun.
yeah, they look like they were having fun.
Yeah.
But yo, some man's like they look like they were 30 back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust
So
me.
I
Trust
feel like
me.
it was like the I don't know if
I
the
think it was like
GMO
this-
milk or whatever.
The
Yeah.
aesthetic though, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like I
because
would
we
say-
register certain like
Yeah.
looks to like a age group.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like we always just look like if you're bald, you're old. you know what I'm saying?
But nah, they used to go
Yeah.
baldy like.
Fam,
that
the
was a
baldy
thing.
was fresh back then.
That
If you
was
had
exactly,
the
that
baldy,
was
back
the
then.
look.
But
Yeah.
Tupac really saved a lot of man. Like,
But yo, look at us now, like bro, nobody's rocking a bald.
Nah, if you
Not-
rock the
especially
Not on
baldy,
purpose. Not on
Mans are
purpose.
spraying their lineup. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So it's like we associate baldness with age, right? But
Yeah.
back then that was the cool thing. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I'm like, yo, I'm looking at these like kids in like high school like 20 years ago, and it's like, yo, they just look old because of the
Yeah.
style.
yeah.
And then plus,
Aesthetic.
they weren't putting a lot of bullshit in the food to slow down our growth and all that.
That
You know.
too.
There's
So-
that too. So man are just going crazy.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but back to you. What would like your era be?
I would say like honestly, I'd love to have been in, like when Michael Jordan won his like 6th championship. I think that era
Really?
would
Mm.
90s, right?
Yeah,
90s,
Like mid-90s?
Yeah, mid
94?
90s. Yeah, something 94.
Yeah, 94 down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like if I was maybe 20 around that time,
Mm.
I think I mean how old if you're 20? I can't do math, but like I would love to have been like around that time because you could have had a better grip on a lot of things, right?
Mhm.
Even the time with Bitcoin when it first came out, that would have
When
been
did that come on?
Who knows? 208 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But that's like a time
didn't
machine
boom.
situation because you would
Yeah.
have to know about it then, invest in
Mhm.
it.
But
at that
the thing
time.
is, if you were in that time with Michael Jordan, stock market was very prevalent back then too.
yeah,
So if you were like investing in companies
yeah,
like
pull up
Nike,
before
all the-
2008.
Cool.
Facebook,
Google,
all these things, people didn't believe in
Apple.
them, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now, if you believe it out, or even when the internet came about,
Mhm.
a lot of people made money when
So-
it first came out.
So with that thinking, I feel like now that we know these things are possible, it's
Yeah.
our job to do that research to find that next boom. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to do
And
right
to
now.
teach your kids what you didn't do.
Yeah.
So you know.
Because sometimes the younger generation will have better experiences with older generation advice.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also true. It doesn't matter what time period, because someone will help you get in somewhere. I think now we're in an age of like giving a little bit. Like people are willing to share their advice. Everything's online, so you just Google it. Books are still available to read and write, and everything's digitalized, so you don't even have to go to a library anymore. Like,
Facts.
so we're in a great time period, but I feel like the economy is what's holding a lot of people back.
And AI,
Yeah.
AI.
but that's another conversation. But
Facts.
how's everybody's mental health?
Damn, can I answer the question? I want to answer the question too, man.
You don't have a lot of time.
I didn't answer the question.
You didn't answer the question?
No.
Oh
Just
shit,
shoot
my
it past
bad.
me like, holy. I usually like to
I
skip the
thought
question.
he did.
I usually like skipping
Yeah,
the
we're
question.
all
but
willing
it's
to
a
skip
cool
you right
question.
now.
I know. Right.
Just answer the question real quick.
Internet age, like when they started the internet, like 1975 or 4. Because no, that's when the real internet was coming out, and the computer boom was starting. That's before Apple was a thing. That's before
But
Microsoft was a big
computers
thing.
mad slow.
Bro, all I'm hearing
Yeah,
is that
but that-
eerie sound. You
Yeah,
know?
but if you're in that time, that's fast to you.
That's
You
when
know
you
what I'm
had
saying?
that.
That's
that
not
one,
slow to you.
Remember
But-
the one paperclip guy who jumps around and actually has.
Oh,
a
yeah,
phone?
yeah, with the
Oh,
eyeballs or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, did he have a name?
I think he
I
did.
don't
He
even
did.
know,
I think he
so-
did. I forgot.
But like, I don't know. To go back to that
don't know.
era would be so like jarring because it's like, especially with the lens that you have now.
yeah.
Like, bro, you literally have to walk the
No,
payphone to use all like.
But you gotta
possible
understand.
use stuff.
Like dial-up internet was crazy.
Yeah.
Trust me. But
I never understood it.
But if I
Pagers.
if I was in that
Pagers, I
era,
love a pager. Like pager back in the day.
like my family would be so set up like right now, like to start from there and come down and apply the things that I know and the things that would interest me as an adult.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff I'm interested in now is so different from when I was a kid. So if I was an adult back then, like you guys are saying, probably like pre-teens to my early 20s, if I was somewhere in that age around that time where I could see, okay, computers are coming out, oh, this is the new cool thing, I'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
But you also gotta remember, like, the type of challenges people faced back then in the adult world was harsh.
Yeah.
Especially as a black
I
man.
feel like racism
meaning-
was more prevalent around that time
yeah.
too.
I
You would have faced a
mean,
lot of turmoil, trials and tribulations.
I feel like it's the same thing today. Like
I think
it
it's
depends on where you are and where you go.
It's more passive aggressive now.
It
Yeah.
is, but I think it just depends on where you are in the world at that time. And I feel like
So wait, where would you be?
me?
Yeah. Yo,
The
that's a
70s?
good question for everybody though. Like, where in the world would you be around that age? Like,
Around that time?
Era.
That
time.
era, 70s, 80s, I would probably be like, I'll probably be in Atlanta. A lot of it's a heavy.
Yo, that's like BMF.
Yeah.
man, yeah,
Yeah, around.
yeah. That's
around
when they started running through there and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I would go there because it's like a heavy black population. It's a lot of movement going on. You know, it's a fast-paced city.
I want to be where NWA. Where were they?
Cali.
Cali?
Yeah.
Bro, no, they rob you over there.
Nah,
you
you're
Yo, Cali back in the day
yeah,
was something
yo, the
Yo.
gangs are crazy. What?
Yeah.
Nah.
Cali's a crazy. It was a crazy
It
place.
still
I
is.
still feel like
it still is. But like, man, it
Mm.
was.
I don't know. I never given that thought. Like, where else would I? I've always thought like Toronto, but I feel like, nah.
I wouldn't-
feel Toronto.
For my answer and what I said, I would want to live in Toronto
Yeah.
because I feel like the Caribbean culture, the culture just in general, everybody was
Jamaicans
more.
coming over here.
Nah.
Bro, you ever see those videos of people like at Caribana?
Early
like, young?
2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s. I'll be in New York.
Oh.
New York was.
Yo, New York is where like they
Well,
said
I feel like it's
your
grimy.
dreams come true and stuff. I don't know, maybe New York, because
Yeah.
New York and Toronto are similar.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of stuff gets popping down in New York. So if you
Yeah.
could live in Toronto, you could survive out in New York.
But I feel like
Yeah.
yo, the vibes over there in the early 2000s was crazy.
Yo,
Ja
New York,
Rule
I
was
might have
popping
to go to New
50.
York.
Yeah.
I might have went to New York.
Yeah,
New York.
I might have to stay in New
All
York
those-
too.
yo,
Yeah.
hits were dropping back then too.
Yeah.
Yo,
like,
you could do something with your life
That's
back
what I'm
there. Like
saying.
you could get, fam. Honestly, you could do a lot of stuff back then.
Facts.
yeah. How's everyone's mental health?
How is everyone's mental
Who
health?
wants to start first?
I'll start. My mental health is all right. A little stressful today. Toronto drivers, they're crazy out here. But mental health overall is good. In good space. My birthday just passed. I had a great weekend.
Nice.
Big ups, big
yeah.
ups, big ups.
Yeah, shout out, Shorty. Yeah, she did a good job. She did a good job. Yeah, I'm doing good right now. Not too much to complain about. I really have nothing to complain about except like regular stuff, money and lifestyle stuff. But other than that, yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, man. I feel like for me, my mental health still clear. Like I've been keeping up. Last time I said I've been doing my vitamins, my supplements, and man, I feel like I've really found a change. So
I like those the what's it, vitamin D? The vitamin
Pause.
the D3.
pause. Yeah, the D3. The D3 gummies, fire. I don't know what they are, but they taste good.
They help, especially during the winter. There's no sunlight and everything.
Yeah,
You need to keep
yeah.
your mental straight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But just thinking about life in the future, I know people are going crazy over this TikTok ban, but that's gonna pass over. But I heard how China might actually team up with Canada, because you know how Trump was going crazy about Trudeau, yo, make this the 51st state. So if China actually
wilding
comes
for
over
that.
here-
I forgot about that.
He was funny. I was calling him
What?
governor,
Make
like, I
Canada
was like,
another
no
state?
way.
He was
And now he's talking
bugging.
hard on Mexico too.
Yeah.
Yo, the man's gonna change the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Yo,
Wait, was he trying to build a wall for
Yo,
Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
He said
look
he was
how
gonna make
times
them
have
pay for
changed.
it,
Yeah.
Trust me, trust me.
Okay,
And he was trying to get them to build the wall too. Like,
He's a funny guy. So
that was hilarious.
yeah, just thinking about that, thinking about
That
the
guy-
future.
that guy's a joker, bro.
He's a joke.
Cheeto.
Yeah. Funny stuff, man.
Wow.
Man.
But yeah, my mental straight.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the same for myself. Like, I think the new year just definitely came into it. I think I came in with a different mindset.
Yeah.
And just like the work ethic is great. I feel like now I'm trying to take more time for myself and do things that I've liked. So this year is like a lot of like creative energy and a lot of new stuff that we're gonna show very soon.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that because you're seeing your boy on some new stuff on media and other things. So it's a
Yeah.
big year, off to a great start.
Yep.
A lot of things are gonna get released. So we're definitely gonna talk more about it on the future episodes. So I'm doing great.
We gotta
Can't
lock
wait
in
to
on
see
the
it.
interview
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Mhm.
Tell all
Yeah,
exclusive.
tell our story. Yup. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys, bro. Bro, the start of the year was rough. Still, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a wake up call, and I'm not gonna really get into too much details about that. But I came to a realization that like certain things like habits and stuff that I've cultivated over the years, I had to make a change, right? And I think I'm very grateful of that because I think going forward with the new year, a lot of good things are gonna be fall into place. So it's just a matter of time, planning. I always say like proper preparation prevents poor performance. So like that's just my mentality. That's just how I feel about everything.
Is
right
that the
now.
saying of the episode? Is that the?
Proper
Yeah.
preparation prevents poor performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
P's
that's-
there, but yeah.
You know, we push your P's out here. You feel me?
Push your pay.
Okay, one more question, everyone. Quickly around. What's one thing you're looking forward to?
This guy's
year?
killing me.
I know. Quick. One thing
One thing I'm looking
that
forward
you
to.
look forward to this
Speed
year.
around.
Yeah.
More money.
More opportunities.
Life.
Damn. Why is it always coming to me? Shoot. Prosperity. Yeah.
Yeah, snap for that.
After that. And you know, maybe it gets better. That's
Maybe
all.
it gets better.
Maybe it gets better.
Yes. That's a great way of wrapping it up. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Spotify. Check out our help me.
Twitch.
Twitch.
What else we got?
Twitch,
TikTok or
TikTok.
Redstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok, Redstone. We all know all
YouTube. Don't forget to drop a comment. Check out our Instagram.
that. Oh yes, and make a donation. Help the brother out.
Yeah,
Link
and
below.
if there's anything that you guys want to see, topics, comment below, let us know. And yeah.
Peace.